Everybody's got a story. We all have a moment. And there was a point in my life that I thought to myself, what's the point in putting in all this effort? I remember being in Starbucks in Las Vegas, starting my business. My bank account was still empty. And I closed my computer knowing that I still didn't accomplish anything. What'd that say about me? That I didn't do what it took that day. I was just either paralyzed or not making decisions or just wasting a day. Another day went by and I didn't produce the result that I said I was going to produce. I still had an uncertainty if I could make it. But the truth is, if I was honest, I was afraid to sell, I was afraid of rejection, and that kept me from ever making any money or transforming the world until that shifted. The truth is that if you're scared, hesitant, lazy, second-guessing, perfectionism, it's really important that you just don't put words on I procrastinate or I'm a perfectionist or whatever that looks like, because as soon as you speak words on it, it just edifies the stuckness. The truth is all that shit that we keep strengthening is the whole reason why it's hard to get there. You only have so much time in a day. Last time I checked, we don't have a problem with people having too much time. We have a problem with people being overwhelmed. So if you have time to think about that, you have to realize that that's how you're hiding. You're hiding in other people's stories. I don't have time to look at what everybody else is doing. A long time ago, somebody said to me, stay in your own boat, stay in your own lane. Don't worry about what your partner's doing. And it's great advice that applies to business, which is that if you have time to think about what somebody else is doing or how they're acting, you're really off purpose. I'm so busy looking at what I'm creating in the world and the difference that I'm making and executing on the goals and the aspirations and the visions that I've been able to see. I'm so busy locked into that it's you have time to focus on somebody else. I promise you're off purpose. If somebody else is still irritating you, you're off purpose. If you have time to bitch and complain about somebody else, you are off purpose. Making money isn't hard. Managing your mind is. So if you manage your mind, you stay in the step you're in, the step I'm in is to figure out what does it even take to get there. Then once you know that, then you can move on to what's the message that I can stand behind, that if it went viral, if the whole world saw it, I would feel like that was a message worth spreading. And so if you break it into those steps, what happens is that literally your pressure starts to drain out of your mind because you're just focusing on the step you're in. I have coached thousands of people, and I can tell you the number one thing that you see the people saying in our community that make it is, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm staying in the step I'm in. And they have this kind of smile on their face because it's just I'm gonna do this. I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm gonna stay in the step I'm in. And that's just what I do. And I get there every time.